Cool. Did you see Sasquatch in any of that?
Man, I looked for him, but I couldn't find him. I couldn't find him.
I heard him one time.
Did you really?
I don't know that I actually heard a Bigfoot, but I went hiking Springer Mountain near the Appalachian Trail. And then I went to Tallulah Gorge, and they wouldn't let me go down in the gorge because it was frozen and you could slip going down the steps.
Okay.
So they wouldn't give me a permit. So I was like, where else can I go? I went hiking at Springer Mountain, and I was by myself. It was around December, January. And there's a loop up there because that's kind of the official start of the Appalachian Trail. And there's a parking lot. You got to drive up a ranger road to get to it. It's 28 degrees that morning when I got there, by the way. And so it's freezing cold. My beard, I'm getting like the condensation's freezing on my mustache and my beard, and it's just like ice. And I've got on my I've got a nice Columbia jacket with the Omni heat, so it's like I was warm, but yeah, it was cold. There was this young guy out there, and I feel like it was intended for me to go. This guy couldn't get his truck started. He had been out there for 2 nights, had gotten lost off the trail somehow, slept in a hammock, 28 degrees and below. Slept in a hammock, didn't build himself a fire. I was worried about the kid. He was like 21. He had a mental break from work and just like took off and just went up there. Wow. And like I was like, dude, I helped him get. It was a diesel truck. He had flooded the engine. I helped him figure out how to get it started. Get in my Jeep, warm up. We'll get you figured out. And then before he left, I said, dude, promise me that if you ever go camping again, that you'll learn a little bit of survival technique first. After I took care of him, I get my hike on. There's ice on the trail. You have to be real careful not to slip off. So I hit the loop on the way back and go the other way. And there's no traffic. And I got on one side of the mountain where there was no one else. And like nobody had been there for a while. You could tell that the leaves weren't rustled around, So, and I'm the whole time I'm going downhill on the other side, I'm seeing things that's like, oh yeah, that looks like that could be a Squatch nest. That, you hear the little things, and I'm just psyching myself out, joking around. And then there's a part where you have to cross over the ranger road again. I was like, this seems a little sketch. I don't know if I want to do this, but I did. And I seen some places where there was like some fur on the ground where it could have possibly been some wolves or something. So then I got a little sketched. So I kept going, and it's mostly uphill all the way around back to the other side where the parking lot is. I got tired, probably halfway. I probably wasn't even halfway, probably a quarter of the way around that side of the trail. It's uphill from this point. I just got really tired. I'm carrying my backpack with all my supplies and water and snacks and everything I had taken with me. I was prepared that if I got stuck out there, I could take care of myself, I like to hiking stuff, and I'm prepared when I go. So I had a lot of stuff in my pack, and I stopped at this one spot. As I sat down and everything got quiet and all the birds shut up, all the noises quit. And I was like, well, that's weird. But it didn't scare me or nothing happened that made me feel like I should leave. It's awfully quiet out here. But that's okay. I'm just tired. I'm just going to sit here. And then all of a sudden, have you heard of the wood, like the tree knocking?
I've heard of the tree knocking.
And I heard what the tree knocking that people that hunt Bigfoots talk about. So I heard what sounded like a baseball bat start hitting a tree. And it started going. Just going and faster, like aggressive, like this tree's getting demolished. And I was like, I better get out of here. I didn't even look around. I didn't run. I said, if this is a Sasquatch and I run, I'm dead. So I got up and I slowly walked away in case it was real or whatever it was predatory. And I walked, the other direction, uphill, and I never slowed down. I never stopped again. I was out of breath. I was tired. When I got back in my vehicle, I sat there for a good little while to just like breathe, because it took me another hour to get back to my vehicle from there. As I walked away from it, the intensity slowed down and the volume slowed down, and then it quit. So I was like, pretty sure I had heard a Sasquatch. And so whatever it was, hey, that was creepy. Well, then we went to the Sasquatch Museum in Blue Ridge. They've got a whole museum with like a lot of artifacts and stuff, and then they've got this room with sound bites. Tree knocking. Yeah. And so, like, when I listened to the tree knocking, my face went white. I told Rebecca, I was like, that's the sound I heard in the woods. The owner of that place, he's standing at the exit of the tour. I know for a fact that I heard a Sasquatch now, because that's exactly what I heard in the woods. He heard me say that, and he said, yeah. He said, they're out here.
There's shit out there that...
There's probably so many different things that exist in the dense woods.
I mean, fuck, we had dinosaurs at one point.
I'm willing to bet that there's, even spaces within the mountains. Here in Arizona, we have the Superstition Mountains, and there's lots of lore and mystery and things around there. You just never know.